Hi, my name is Gary Lanham, and I'm the team leader of the Gary Lanham Group at Coldwell Banker Fort Lauderdale Beach office. And today we've been sharing some stories about the complex nature of real estate. And there are certainly some complex situations in real estate because it's all triggered by life events. So we have a sale in Wilton Manors. The house has 2,700 square feet. It has it's like a 2,700 square foot home on the water, basically a brand new roof. But guess what? It has foundation problems. So the seller is actually very savvy. He's a CPA, and he's in the practice, like realtors are in the practice, of full disclosure. So when we go into contract, and we've been into contract with this house 4 times until we closed it with the 5th contract. Now, during those 4 contract periods, we certainly had an inspector come in and inspect the house. We had to appraise the house on the date of death of the deceased owner, and then we had to have the interior contents appraised so that a value to the estate could be assigned. So in looking at the house and looking at the appraisal in the house, the appraisal came in close to $500,000, but it was primarily due to square footage and being on the water and being in Wilton Manors, because the interior of the house was horrible. The lady had been a smoker. She didn't really attend to any details, and the house had foundation problems. Now, so if your house has foundation problems, there's usually a crack or a step, like a stair step crack throughout the wall, and it makes you pause and wonder, is the house sinking? Do I have to rectify this situation? Now, my seller had taken the necessary precautions in 2006 and had Nutting Engineering come in, which is a premier engineering company here in South Florida. And Nutting came in and surveyed the problem, did an assessment, and found that there in fact was a foundation problem. They then oversaw the work in 2006 to make sure that it was done required by necessary code and permitting processes. So now the new buyer comes in on our first 4 contracts. They see those stair step cracks in the wall, and they get a little nervous. And one by one, and these were investors, and these were people that really wanted to flip in and out of that house, and get a rapid appreciation without really doing much more than cosmetic work. That's really not what we're all about down here. We're really all about delivering a quality real estate project. So those contracts fell out primarily due to that crack in the wall, or those cracks in the wall. So my seller, being the ethical man that he is, says, well, what do we do next? I said, I think we really have to get another engineering firm in here to certify again that there's no problem with the house. So that's exactly what we did. We asked for a new evaluation. In South Florida, these houses do sink. There are cracks, and it's incumbent upon our realtors to make sure that we represent the properties correctly to the potential buyers. So we got a second assessment, a current day assessment, and we found out that yes, indeed, we do have a small problem. And the seller has taken care of that for the buyer. So it is a buyer beware, but with full disclosure, right? So we were successful in selling this house. I mean, under the most impossible, difficult situations. We put it in contract 4 times. The 5th contract closed, and it was not easy because we were constantly providing information, constantly providing updated information each time we would find out something to our potential buyers to make sure everyone knew that we represented a full, transparent transaction for the buyer to make sure that nobody felt like they got a bad deal. And that's how we do business at the Gary Lanham Group. It's important for us to disclose, and to make sure each party understands their responsibilities in a real estate transaction. If you have a complex real estate transaction, please give me a call. My name is Gary Lanham. I'm the team leader of the Gary Lanham Group at Caldwell Banker, Fort Lauderdale Beach office.